Hi everyone, welcome into the Indy Women in Tech Championship Media Center. I have with me the defending champion, Rolex Rankings number 5, Lexi Thompson. Lexi, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, of course, thank you.
Yeah. Well, before we get into this tournament and your title defense this week, we'll start with a few weeks ago you announced you were skipping the Rico Women's British Open. I'll just let you explain your decision and how hard that was to make for you.
Yeah, it was definitely a hard decision for me. You know, British Open, I never want to skip that event. It's just a very prestigious event, but with how I was just mentally and emotionally, I wasn't ready to compete there. I was struggling with my game, but besides that, I was just struggling just with myself. And you know, last year and a half has been really hard on me, and I haven't really even taken a break for myself. I haven't done anything just for me and to make myself better. So I felt like if I skipped that tournament, it allowed me to have those 4 weeks of just figuring myself out a little bit, giving myself the rest needed, and come out to last 7 or 8 tournaments I have left refreshed.
What were you up to those 4 weeks? Were you resting? Were you practicing?
The first about 2 weeks, no, I didn't practice at all. You know, it was really just trying to relax, have some fun, hung out with my family a lot, my friends, and just getting time for myself and just trying to make myself better. The last week and a half, I've been practicing a lot and training a lot, so that hasn't stopped.
So now that you have been practicing the last week and a half, how are you feeling about where you are right now heading into this week?
Yeah, I feel good. I played 18 holes Monday here and 9 holes yesterday and just the Pro-Am today, and I feel good about where my game's at. Definitely just trying to be more relaxed out here and just, you know, let my game show. I've put in the hard work and just going to go out and see where it takes me.
So last year, you became the first woman to kiss the bricks at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What do you remember about your win here and your celebration afterwards?
Yeah, it was pretty unbelievable. Just the whole celebration after, kissing the bricks, pouring the milk. You know, that wasn't planned. They were just like, oh, you want to do it? I'm like, sure. I'm like, why not? I don't fly out till Monday. So it was a pretty special event, especially just for the first year of the event. It was great to see just how well this tournament was run and just the amount of fans that were out here supporting us. And that's really what we want to see. It's a very unique event, having those last 4 holes in the track, and it's something you'll never see.
Okay, we'll go ahead and open it up for some questions for Lexi. We'll start with Steve Eubanks in the center.
You know, Lexi, everybody needs life breaks at some point. You have the disadvantage of being in the spotlight during a major during that time. Was there something that triggered this, or was it just a culmination of things? And when did you exactly make the decision, hey, you know what, I got to walk away for a while?
You know, it was honestly just a build-up. Last year and a half, I've been struggling a lot emotionally, and it's hard because I can't really show it. You know, I went through a lot of things, especially last year with A&A, my mom going through cancer, then my grandma passing away. It was so much to deal with, and I had to show that I was still okay and still play golf, and I don't even know how I played that well, honestly. And I think it just kind of all hit me coming into this year. You know, you can only stay strong for so long and hide it. You know, I am a very strong person, but, you know, at times you just need a break. You need to realize you need to have time for yourself. I mean, I'm a 23-year-old girl, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. I'm not just a golfer. I need to have a life as well and enjoy it.
When did you make the...
Oh, sorry. I forgot that part of the question. I would say a few days after Toledo. I knew then I wasn't ready at all to go over there and, you know, battle those tough conditions as well, and just emotionally and mentally I wasn't ready.
Grant?
In your Instagram post, you said you needed some time to work on yourself. To the degree that you're comfortable, can you share with us what that means?
I would say just figuring out like what really makes me happy off the golf course as well. You know, figuring myself out. I've transformed myself around this game for such a long time, ever since I was 5 years old. So, you know, I've always been a hard practicing person and training wise, and that's what I grew up knowing. Didn't know much different. I was always a very determined person. And, you know, coming to this age, getting a little older, I realized I do need to make time for myself and enjoy life, because, you know, not a lot of 23-year-old girls are doing what I am, and people need to realize that I'm not just a robot out here. I need to have a life.
We'll go to Karen.
Has anybody helped you through this process? Has it just been your family or just on your own?
My family have. My management team has helped me out a lot, and I've definitely been working on it with some other people as well. Just getting the right help and getting my mind in the right state.
What kind of other people? Sorry.
Just like therapists.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, just to talk about stuff.
Cool. That's it.
Lexi, now that you have had some time off, have you had a chance to evaluate your season thus far and maybe set some new goals for the rest of the year?
Yeah, I mean, I think overall, you know, I've had a little bit of an up and down year. I've had some great tournaments, but obviously haven't won yet. But, you know, you just have to take the positive out of everything, realize that I've had a great year. Haven't won, but, you know, I'm trying my best in every tournament. That's all I can do. I have about 8 tournaments left. I have International Crown representing my country, so it's a huge honor to be there. You know, I go into every tournament wanting to win, and that never changes.
Grant?
I know a lot of athletes don't like to use injuries, talk about their injuries, so they don't sound like an excuse, but sometimes they are an explanation for play. You haven't been totally 100% physically, have you, over the last year?
I've gone through some hand pains. I had a little bit of a hand pain in Toledo, Ohio, but it just kind of came out of nowhere, but then it stopped right after the event for some reason. I don't know why. But I haven't been really hurting, honestly.
Steve?
And you just mentioned that you needed to find out the things that you love away from golf.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us what some of those are?
It's still a work in progress.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I truly love being home and around my family and friends. You know, I really enjoy that time, even if it's 2 days. You know, I get the most of it. Just being home and being a regular person is nice.
Lexi, what are your goals for this week?
For this week, well, hopefully it doesn't rain as much as it says it's going to. I'm just really looking forward to the week. It brings back great memories to be here and just play some good golf. Focus on doing my routine on every shot and just focus on being more relaxed out there and finding the positive in everything.
Any further questions for Lexi? Okay, best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.